I think it would be hilarious if I was to ever show the behind the scenes. Peace to the planet, peace to another edition of the MOGUL blog. Hope I'm speaking up, hope y'all can hear me, hope everything is good, hope everybody is in good spirits. Trying to get all the way into the shot here. Shout out to the Celtics and shout out to Nike, neither of which who are sponsoring this video, but you know, we're here. I recorded a video about a couple of days ago, and I accidentally, trying to clean up my phone, I accidentally deleted it. So this is basically, I'm making up for that. In that video, I really just wanted to give a breakdown of my weight loss roller coaster, because it's not really a journey. Well, it is a journey, but it's not like, it's peaks and valleys in it, you know. So, but I just hope to inspire some people. I'll get an idea how difficult it is to maintain like a healthy lifestyle, especially if you've been predisposed to living in poverty and much eating what you're given. You know, now granted, when you are living in poverty, you know, a lot of people eat less, but like in my environment, we had like a Chinese restaurant right across the street. We had the place that sell the heroes and the cheesesteaks right up the block, you know. So when your parents wasn't cooking and you don't cook for yourself, you're pretty much gonna revert to fast food. You did have a little bit of money, and so a lot of that food, they don't tell you it's addictive. You know, the MSG in Chinese food is addictive. You know, the sugar is addictive, because I would be big on buying them tubs of ice cream for like $4 and stuff. So all of that, it just contributes to that, and along with not really being active, that it fucks you over. You know what I'm saying? It does bad for your system, for your mind, for everything like that. I was a big boy, you know, and me and my brother Nathan, we were both big. Like, we were both like over 300 pounds. You know, he is 7 years younger than me, so, you know, but he was bigger than me always. I guess I was a little bit more active. I played a little ball, but mine was fat. Like, we ain't gonna sugarcoat that. My brother, he actually went down and lived with my aunt in Maryland, and he lost like a bunch of weight. Like, I think I'm gonna say he lost like 50, 75 pounds. He was healthy, he was doing great. I was very strict with him as far as him eating. So, you know, he actually, instead of like the Chinese food and all that stuff, he was just eating like regular meals. And my aunt, like I said, she was on his butt. Like, she wasn't trying to hear all that eating seconds and thirds and all that unhealthy stuff that we ate. Not my mother for, but it was pretty much what we had in our environment. Fortunately, Nathan didn't want to stay down in my aunt's house, and he decided to come back up. They were me and my mom, my brother, and he just went back to his old ways, and he gained all that weight back really quick. And unfortunately, you know, he wound up dying of a heart attack in 2004. So he was only 20 years old. You know, it says RP nasty name, always for him. It's like a wake-up call for myself and even my mom. Like, yo, we gotta take this health thing seriously, you know. So my first thought, because I had friends who had weight loss surgery, so my thought was like, yo, let me do that. Let me do the weight loss surgery. My mom was against it. she fought with me about it, but I told her, you know, I think I was turning 30 at the time, and I was like, yo, like, it's time. Like, you know, I have people who've done it, but it was like, I guess it's like a thing with my family, is like, we don't want to get surgery or do anything unnecessary, because, you know, the biggest thing that we all fear is the unknown. But me, I had it set in my head, I didn't care. I was dead set. Like I said, I had friends who did it and was successful, so it was my time. So at the time I had the surgery, there's no, I was low pounds. I don't remember, that was like the last weight I was, and at that time I lost some weight. I think I was probably like 280, 380. I said, did I say 258? I was 358 pounds, and I think I started that journey at like 380. But you had to lose X amount of weight before you had the surgery. I think they still do that to this day. You know, you got to lose weight so you can show that you can maintain some type of consistency. So I did that, lost the weight. I'll never forget, I broke up. Me and my girlfriend, we broke up like a month before I was getting the surgery. And I pretty much went back to my old ways. you know, and I wound up gaining some weight. I was a little bit nervous, but they wound up letting me still get the surgery. So very long story short, moved on. I got the surgery in 2006, and I lost about 130 pounds. I was all the way down to 225. If you go look on my YouTube and you see the video of me performing Need That Paper with DS, that's when I was my smallest, easily, you know. But I had so many unhealthy habits, and it pretty much came into bite me because I was young in the party scene, you know, and I was a pretty successful open mic showcase promoter. And you know, again, I was partying, so it was like a lot of alcohol, and nobody taught me to go to the gym. Nobody taught me to run. You know what I'm saying? All I did was play basketball here and there, but I wasn't like, I was a fat dude mind in a skinny man's body, basically. So moving on, I eventually gained that weight back, and I wound up gaining it back. We're gonna fast forward to 2015. If you see the No Answers video, I was pretty much my biggest. If you look at the Fired Up video with the JRMC camp, I was over 400 pounds. Even if you look at the Down the Ride video with Lady Red, I was over 400 pounds, looking like, I look at those videos and just be like, yo, what was I doing? Like, I have no idea. I was so miserable, drinking a whole bunch of E&J and Diet Coke and the soda plus the brown liquor was just making me humongous. And on top of that, I was just inactive. One of the best things my ex ever did, if she ever did anything, brought a treadmill, which I miss to this day. And I started on that treadmill. If you follow me on social media, Mogul Minded on Instagram, I always post my workout videos, and I used to get on that treadmill 2-3 miles a day. And I eventually lost a lot of weight. It just was inconsistent, and I still was drinking. So moving forward, and of course, as I do in this video, there's gonna be some background noise, because I can never shoot a video without having crazy background noise. But